go for this one. Taking a look at
Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball the team rolls around.
Shot clock at 2. Conley. And the shot clock expires. 24 on defense. It's a 3-point game. Curry passes to Bogut. 3-pointer. Growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league. A signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Dorsberg had a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
Great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Green kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, Gasol, a screen on Curry. Conley dishes to Gasol. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry's shot is off. The Grizzlies off to a slow start, trailing by 5. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Some solid numbers once again for Zach Randolph with Memphis last year. He just keeps plugging away, grinding out, no pun intended, chugging along and producing.
Yeah, 16 points, about 10.5 rebounds for Zebo. I mean, he's a classic power forward and always gives you the numbers, even though he still plays under the rim.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Another miss by Curry. Now one against Curry. Outside Randolph. Thompson comes with the double team. 4 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And, you know, for Randolph, he's been in the league so long and still puts up double-double numbers. Averaged a double-double in 8 of his last 10 seasons. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Curry outside. Down to the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And for Zach Randolph, at his experience level, to put up 15 and 10 or better, the last player to do that back in 1999. So it's a rare feat.
Now here is Conley. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-5 run here. Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
You cannot diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. He needed to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Randolph. And again, Memphis no good. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conley with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Now Conley, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Allen with it, guarded now by Barnes. Randolph passes to Barnes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Barnes has got it back down to within single digits for Memphis. Conley against Curry. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 19 points.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
For the three, and he gets the bucket. He's got 20
on that play and cut him off.
Curry's shot is good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And here is Gasol after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Gasol kicks to Randolph. Inside, Allen banked in off the glass.
Yes.
Allen's got his second basket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now here's Curry. 25 points in the game. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
That's his first
In a league that's becoming more and more pick-and-roll oriented, Zach Randolph is more of a throwback, if you will. I mean, he likes to back his man down and battle for those offensive rebounds.
Oh, I love the power forward. Zach Randolph always seems to carve out space, the space he needs to play well.
Yeah, he's unorthodox but extremely gifted. A nice blend of physicality with high skill level, especially when you talk about shooting the ball.
Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. Only 1 of 2 teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis drew Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Curry brings the double. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And another three for Golden State.
You know, guys, Memphis walks through the first round against Portland. The second round, a lot tougher against Golden State. They went up 2-1 in that series, but couldn't hold on to that lead.
Now here is Conley. Randolph inside. Guarded by Green. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 7 points. Here's Curry with the three. Warriors the rebound. Beyond the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And guys, Memphis would lose 2 of their 3 games at home against Golden State. So things got tough with the Conley injury and missing Tony Allen as well. But they did put up a good fight, ultimately, though, falling in 6 games to the Warriors. And the Grizzlies, guys, a powerful post-play team. Mike Conley, though, is still the straw that stirs the drink. I mean, he may be the most underrated point guard in our league. His quickness and ability to penetrate the lane brings a great balance to their offense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Curry,
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here is Conley. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Conley at 6'1", about 175. Pretty slight frame, but Clark, he doesn't get pushed around.
Well, he embraces the team's tough defensive style. He gets into you, racks up steals, and he's really a committed defender.
Allen dishes to Conley. There's the feed to Gasol. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 8 points for Barnes.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Bogut the pass to Green. Back to Curry. From deep. The long distance three. Curry's got 37.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Conley. The shot misses.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Stolen by Michael Conley. Iguodala. Warriors leading by 14. Curry. And another three for Golden State.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Gasol kicks to Randolph. Charity stripe shot. That's good on the jump shot. Randolph's got 9 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Curry with the three, and the shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Conley against Curry. Conley kicks to Allen. 5 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And 11 points for Zach Randolph.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them.
Yeah, how great are his ball instincts there? Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard.
Barnes kicks to Conley. Pass to Gasol. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 16. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Carter is out there with Conley. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Conley dishes to Stevenson. Thompson against Carter. Stevenson right side. Gasol on the high post. Gasol with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout. They've really been strong on the glass.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Michael Conley.
Warriors leading by 16. It's Curry outside. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got 48.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Right against Green. Right, the pass to Conley. Jacks up a three. And that one's good.
Michael Conley.
Conley's got
For the
5.
win.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Feeds to Randolph. There's a good screen. From the arc. Another miss by Conley.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
From downtown, and Stephen Curry another 3. Curry's got 54 points.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Grizzlies timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
John Livingston, he's checked in for Curry. Jordan Farmont, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear DJ. Coaching his team during that break. He was intent on running the offense through Randolph. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost plus 15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. The scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Livingston, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Stevenson kicks to Farmar. Randolph against Spates. Randolph a screen. Carter with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Curry's got 56 points in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Right outside. Thompson against Carter. A step-back shot here. That's good on the jump shot.
Carter.
Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
How pretty was that from Carter?
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. And Stevenson kicks to Farmar. And Randolph now top of the key. Picked by Randolph. Carter outside. Here's Stevenson. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. And Lance Stevenson really couldn't find minutes in Charlotte last season. Ended up sitting out a lot of games as a DNP CD. Not the start he wanted with the new team.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Curry brings the double. Curry with the steal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Curry's been able to continue his game. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Randolph a screen. Here's Carter. Good. And Farmar gets the assist. Farmar's got 3 assists in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Stevenson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Stevenson's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
To the paint. Here's Wright. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Vassili's checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Warriors leading by 14. Left side Curry. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Stevenson outside. Pass to Farmar. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. From outside the arc. Shot is off.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Carter dishes to Wright. Clock at 6. Farmar passes to Carter. Here's the teardrop. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Outside Curry. That one's good from the corner.
Curry.
And the Warriors lead by 16.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Stevenson outside. They set the pick. Here's Randolph. Here's Wright. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. 3 on 3. Dishes to Carter. Randolph sets a screen for Carter. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Marcus All's checked in for Memphis. For Memphis, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. 68 points for Steph Curry. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
And really, the Grizzlies might have dropped to 5th in the West in the final week, but they were near the top for most of last season. Often could be found in that 2 spot.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. For 3. Good. The Grizzlies did slip late in the... West, Greg, as you said, still, Park 35-17. That record in the conference was 3rd best.
And even more impressive was the fact that the Grizzlies played their best when playing the other top teams. They went 16-11 against the other Western Conference playoff teams.
Gasol, a screen on Barnes. 5 on the clock. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors leading by 17. Takes the 3, and it's Curry again from deep.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Farmar kicks to Stevenson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that
Clearly a mental lapse, and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Then for the Grizzlies, Barnes. He's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Adams comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Conley in for Jordan Farmar. Randolph a screen. Conley kicks to Randolph. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Assist goes to
Randolph's got 19 points.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Randolph, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. Warriors leading by 22. From deep, Stephen Curry again.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Barnes kicks to Gasol. The Warriors pull it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry outside. The long distance 3 is good.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
To the left side wing. The 3 from Barnes. Count the bucket.
At Barnes.
Barnes has got 11 points.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that three-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum.
Outside Curry.
Goodness! The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Man, what pressure? You guys are over-exaggerating here. I mean, you can't rattle this guy no matter what the situation is.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball. What kind of work has this team put in, making sure everyone is doing their best to limit those turnovers?
I mean, you look at film, but it's just about in-game situations, just analyzing the situation and taking care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, when you look at the opponent field goal percentage, that tells the whole story. They gave them way too many good looks. When they come out of the break, they got to play way tougher, Ernie. Get those hands up. Get in your opponent's face. Do something.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
We welcome you back. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
Sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at center, locking down the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And he gets the bucket.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. Going over some of the quickest players in the league, you think about Mike Conley and Clark. What sets him apart is that he's always under control.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he takes great care of the basketball. He uses the change of speed and hesitation moves to get where he wants to go, and he's masterful in getting into the lane and finishes with both hands.
Gasol a screen. Randolph dishes to Conley. Fires from 18. Here's Gasol, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it. He gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
They set the pick. Gasol a screen. Conley to pass to Gasol. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 8 points for Marc Gasol.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Conley kicks to Allen. With the teardrop. Barnes dishes to Gasol. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Memphis ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Barnes. Green with the block. Curry against Conley. From deep three-point range, and Stephen Curry another three. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. To the inside, Gasol, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Andrew Bogut. And we know the Marc Gasol was one of the most sought-after free agents this past summer. Clark, all along, most figured he'd be back in Memphis.
Yep, a winning team, max dollars. And don't forget now, he went to high school in Memphis while his brother Powell played there.
Shooting two.
He's where he belongs.
Free throw drops for Gasol.
Marc Gasol, a first-time All-Star starter last season. He and his brother Powell both starting in that game. The first time that's ever happened in league history, and having both those guys go head-to-head.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, listen, there's no doubt you could argue Marc Gasol is the best center in the league right now. I mean, this guy does it all. Defends, rebounds, passes, scores. I mean, he's also a great teammate. They all love him. And to me, that matters in the big picture. When you're talking about developing chemistry and trust, sometimes the difference between winning and winning it all is whether or not your teammates like you.
6 on the shot clock. Conley, the pass to Randall. The second chance effort, and Gasol lays it in. Gasol's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bogut, and Gasol sends it back. They get it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
You know, that's a little hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Barnes. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And we have an intentional foul there, G. I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with a sub. Hairston's checked in. Randolph a screen. To the paint. Layup off the pick.
Zach Randolph.
He takes it up and lays it in. Randolph's got 23. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
Yeah, they seem to be disorganized to me, guys. I mean, out of sync, no rhythm, no flow.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you've got to do it as a unit.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conley gets the bucket.
Assisted, Zach Randolph.
So it's the Warriors now. On its way from Curry for 2, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Conley against Curry. Here is Hairston. He dishes it to Randolph. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randolph's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Curry wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Conley against Curry. They set the pick. Conley kicks to Gasol. Out to the right wing. Picked by Randolph. Off the pick. And another basket for Memphis.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got 7 rebounds in the game. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Jay, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponent's field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Conley dishes to Allen. Down low, Gasol. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gasol's got 10 points here in the second half.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Conley kicks to Allen. Passes to Hairston. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
On its way from Curry for 2. The quick look, no good that time.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
From deep, from beyond the arc and then some.
He has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
There's the dish to Hairston. Kicked by Randolph. Conley the pass to Allen. Here's Gasol. The rebound by Iguodala. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Grizzly shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Gasol kicks to Conley. And the Grizzlies get it back.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson misses.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
And here is Curry. Non-stop scoring machine here. Takes a 3, and the shot is good.
And another 2 to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Bogut against Gasol. Plays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got 14 points now in the second half.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Curry outside. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Conley. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
He feeds it to Hairston. Randolph a screen. Hairston kicks to Allen. Hairston against Iguodala. Gasol a screen on Iguodala. 5 on the clock. Hairston the pass to Gasol. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
It's Allen with the drive. That's good. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. On its way from Curry for 2. Good work defensively by Conley. Well, when you think about perimeter defense, to me, Clark, it's Tony Allen. He is the poster boy for that. He'll go out of his way to remind you he's a first-team all-defensive player as well. He can back up everything he says.
Yeah, and nobody works harder. I mean, he gets up into you. Even on the ball, he can come up with steals.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The Grizzlies shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. From past the arc. Tries again. Randolph can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And with Tony Allen, guys, for me, his strength and quickness allows him to pretty much guard anybody on the perimeter. I mean, he'll even defend guys like Kevin Durant, a half-foot taller, and does as good a job as anybody.
That bucket in no time at all.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Conley against Curry. Here's Gasol. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Conley. Randolph a screen. Here's Gasol. Gasol can't get that one to fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
Stats are fact, this is what it's about. Before the PDP conflict with MCC.
The Warriors shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Farmar is out there with Adams. Then there's Hairston. Then it's Green, and it's Wright in at the center position. Wide open look. Farmar with the bucket. Farmar's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Memphis. Here's Golden State now. Now Curry. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
And he gets it to go.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Stephen Curry.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Up top, Adams. All sorts of time. Farmar with the bucket. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. It's Curry outside, and that one's good.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates, and when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Farmar. Green with a screen on Curry. Now the pass to Hairston. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And another three for Golden State. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Farmar dishes to Green. Wright sets a screen. Green kicks to Hairston. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. From deep. Green with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Farmar passes to Adams. Fires from deep. Farmar, no good. And here's Golden State. They're on a 13-4 run. It's Curry outside. Can't hit. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Here's Farmar. Connects on the foul line jumper. Farmar's got 6 here in this quarter. Golden State's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Lets it go from deep, and it's Stephen Curry with a 3.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Farmar takes it away. Adams dishes to Farmar. Right side, Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Farmar with a terrific pass there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Curry attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second.
Well, I tell you, the Grizzlies guys were really dominant in the first half of the season last year. But after the All-Star break, barely played above 500.
And Memphis would end up going 16-13 over the back half of last season. Down the stretch, they would only go 5 up and 5 down in their final 10.
Yeah, and Kevin, all those games so important as they jockeyed for position in the West. It was so fluid and volatile down the stretch. They could have been anywhere from a 2nd seed to a 6th on any. Given day, and they just happened to slump at the wrong time.
Here's Farmar. Rush grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Curry with the 3. That is good.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Ezeli. Barbosa kicks to Curry. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
Green passes to Hairston. Back to Green. 4 on the shot. And Wright kicks to Green. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Curry with the three. That is good.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Here's Farmar, guarded by Curry. Here is Hairston. Here's Farmar. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
Farmar's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
The shot by Curry, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Puts up a three. That one goes.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
Inside, and it's sent back by Spates. Right side Curry. And another three for Golden State.
I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Farmar, guarded by Curry. Left side Adams. Clock at 6. They need this, and he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there to put that one-hand tomahawk slam?
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much greener.
Farmar kicks to Adams. Right with a screen on Barbosa. Here's Adams. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get over, he didn't finish the shot. Stephen Curry amped up on O.
Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Adams dishes to Farmar. Green with a screen on Curry. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Clark checked in for Curry. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Here's Adams. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great hit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. That's good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Out to the right wing. Here's Adams. That three off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's Curry outside, and he gets the bucket.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Farmar kicks to right. Curry brings the double. Right, the pass to Farmar. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Adams dishes to right. It's rebounded by Golden State. Space has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Rush kicks to Spates. Outside Curry. Shot is off. And Memphis the other way now. Kicks to Farmar. 3-pointer. Here's Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Hit. Shooting one.
Memphis known for how tough they are at home, but they were equally tough, Clark, on the road last season.
Yeah, grit and grind travels well, Kevin. I mean, even on the road, they were able to force teams to play at their pace.
And, guys, consistency always a key for the Grizzlies. And when you talk of consistency, how about having the same field goal percentage, whether away or at home?
Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Farmar passes to right. Fires the 3. Hairston, good.
3 points.
Hairston's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, to be able to knock down shots on the road the same way you do at home is why the Grizzlies racked up 24 road wins. I mean, it helps when you can attack the basket as they do and work things inside close to the rim.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Green kicks to Hairston, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Warriors make some changes. Ian Clark comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Here is Livingston. Spates kicks to Clark. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Warriors foul call. Sean Livingston. That's his first
Nails both of them. And the Warriors with possession here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry gets the bucket. Here's Farmar, guarded by Curry. Now Farmar. On deep. And the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Stephen Curry. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.